सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाले नमो नमः वेद वेदान्त विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। अचतुर्वदनो ब्रह्मा द्विबाहुरपरो हरिः अभाललोचनः शम्भुः भगवान् बादरायणः। ॐ सहनो भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम। Life should not be a delusory roundabout. Life should be a journey. In a journey, we have a starting point and the end point clear in our mind. And we have also the proper vehicle to travel. And we know that I have so many hours to cover this area. It is clear that I have started at this point, and by this hour I will be reaching this place. Supposing you are starting from Cape Town and you have to go to Johannesburg, you know whether I have to take a flight or a car, and you know how many hours car will take, you know how many hours flight will take. And after you reach that destination, you leave the car or leave your taxi or leave the flight, and you have reached your destination. Your movement regarding that is over. Supposing somebody doesn't know where he has to go or he has forgotten, then he will go roundabout, and then if he doesn't know the way forward, then he can be lost. He can be hovering around certain routes and not reach there well in time. He may be delayed or he may be caught up in some other place. Life should not be taken casually. It is not a roundabout, casual, illusory thing where I am going round and round. There is a starting point and end point. End point is not death, please understand. End point is the one through which I can leave all my instruments through which I am going. And the end point, because this is not ending. Even if we die, we will take another body and continue. In next body, the persuasion of our vasanas or actions, and again we live there for few years, and again we will die and pass away. So this is called, we are not reaching somewhere, and we don't know that where ultimately how it will stop. Ordinary person, for him meeting the ends of the daily needs itself is a challenge, and therefore he has no time to think also. You cannot fix your immediate goal unless you have fixed your ultimate goal. Scriptures come as a "may I help you" disc, and there they are suggesting that your whole life I will divide into 4 parts. One is called Brahmacharya Ashram, other is called Grahastha Ashram, third is called Vanaprastha Ashram, and fourth is called Sannyas Ashram. So, why did they divide into 4 parts? And because sannyas will take you to the knowledge of the self, so that you don't have to travel further, because getting itself in the body is full of sorrows. It has disease, it has death, it has bereavements, it has good and bad fate. So getting bodies after bodies and going through a lot of uncertainties in life is not the situation that I would be preferring in my future life. Again, when life will come, again I'll be bound somewhere. Again I will pursue something. Again I'll become engineer. Again I'll become doctor. Again I'll have to work hard. Again I may marry because my vasanas are there. Again I may have child. Again I'll slog and struggle for 40 years, and again I will die. I don't think so as a seeker. We want to beat around the bush for a long time. And therefore, scriptures have said, better you understand and divide the life into Brahmacharya and, as I said, Vanaprastha and Sannyasa. They are not physical ashrams, they are the certain state of mind which you have to attain in an infrastructure. Ashram doesn't mean physical ashram is there. Ashram is where you are living under certain rules and regulations. It's an institution. In any institution you go to increase your qualification and make yourself free from some kind of ignorance. So we had 4 or 5 weaknesses. One, am I audible now? Is it okay? It's fine? Not fine? What happened? Okay. So you can keep on. Okay. So first thing is the Brahmacharya ashram is meant to take care of uncontrolled personality in us. Ignorant and uncontrolled personality, and we go to the teacher, and there we have a more disciplined life, and we have knowledge of the whole life, what I have to do. You are giving a road map, you are given. Not that whatever comes we will do it. Not this, but you are given a proper kind of instructions from the teacher. ठीक है? So that was the Brahmacharya ashram. Brahmacharya ashram prepares you for Grahastha ashram. Because in Grahastha ashram you need lot of selflessness. You need lot of patience. You need lot of sacrifice. You must be knowing that. You need lot of egolessness. You are sandwiched between two generations at time. For one you have to serve, other you have to become an ideal. So Grahastha ashram makes you perform Panchayagnas, and Grahastha ashram is for making me a proper karma yogi out of me. So Brahmacharya ashram gave you a roadmap and developed the Shraddha and developed the obedience, faith, obedience. These vrittis are developed. So in one ashram it is meant for developing a particular vritti or a mindset. Is it okay? And now you are well equipped to face the Grahastha ashram, which needs more of your sacrifice. You are living with your father, mother, society. You have to do Pitra Yagya, you have to do Devi Yagya, you have to do Brahma Yagya, and so many things. So ultimately it is to bring out a very grateful and selfless personality, so that you are free from your ahankar and your enjoyment tendencies, and you are given 25 years, 30 years for that goal. Therefore initially teacher has given you the deadline. By this date you should be out of these vasanas. Maximum is this time. This is the second point. Third point. What is the third point? When you have passed Grahastha ashram. What is the meaning of past Grahastha ashram? Huh? Huh? And? Age. No. A person may be still quite aged, but he is still not past Grahastha ashram. Past Grahastha ashram means that you have developed a thought of detachment. You feel I have something bigger than what I was doing for 30 years. I have done this and I don't enjoy this life. I need something bigger food. The child, the baby's food is different, the 20-year-old food is different. So he is not satisfied by the baby food, the 20-year-old. When you have grown out of Grahastha ashram, you don't enjoy family. They are baby food now. Or you don't enjoy action and achievement. You want to have knowledge of the self. You feel my twilight years have come. What more was there? You exhausted your vasanas. You don't want to go and visit Niagara Falls. You have already seen it, or I have no interest. So, graduation of Grahastha ashram is one thing, and remaining in Grahastha ashram is totally another thing. In one class, if you do one action for so many years, that means, okay, you are very good in doing that, but there is more than that as well. One should graduate to another class and offer the keys of the house to the children and move forward. And scriptures don't want you should be in the same mindset for a long time. They are not interested in your house. They are interested in your liberation. They are interested in your permanent joy. I hope you are understanding that point. So this is the graduation, means my desire is more now of detachment, dispassion and knowledge. So Grahast ashram took away my selfish personality and brought a surrendered personality. The Brahmacharya ashram took away my uncontrolled personality. Is it okay? And then third comes, you are more prepared for upasana. You want to keep your mind focused for a long time. You want to sit and make yourself more prepared psychologically for receiving the knowledge of the self. And this is called Vanaprastha ashram, where you are preparing for sannyas, the final knowledge giving ashram. So you are spending more time now in solitude because you need upasana. You are repeating a certain thought. I am making myself psychologically ready. I have no problem of, I don't want to enjoy, I don't want anything, because that has been tackled in the earlier years. Now this sadhana Panchakam 5 verses are there. So first verse is on Brahmacharya ashram. First verse is on Brahmacharya ashram and Grahastha ashram. Second verse is on Vanaprastha ashram. Third verse is on Sannyas ashram. You know how they have traveled. So in the first verse, first two ashrams are covered. In the second verse, now you are graduating to the Vanaprastha ashram, where you are knowing how to prepare myself, how to have my psychological preparation, how to control my multi-directional mind, where mind is running, how to control that. I hope you are catching that. So we were on the second verse. Please repeat after me. Second verse we will see. Let us please chant after me. First we already saw. Second verse. Sangha Satsu Vidhiyatam. Can we continue? Sangha Satsu Vidhiyatam Bhagavataha Bhaktir Dranadhiyatam Shantyadih Parichiyatam Dridataram Karmashu Santyajyatam Satvidvanupasrapyatam Pratidinam Tatpaduka Sevyatam Brahmaikaksharam Shutishiro Vakyam Samakarnyatam. So we saw this, one should have a company of wise person. Difficult to get wise person also. And therefore Bhagavad says you should pray if you don't have. Only other than me nobody is there, I am the only wise person. Second thing is Bhagavataha Bhaktir Dranadhiyatam. One should have a firm devotion to the God, because you are going into unknown territory. You are alone there. Then third thing is Shantyadi Parichiyatam. Parichiyatam means Abhyasyatam. If you remember, I had seen Shamaha, Damaha, Uprati, Titiksha, Shraddha, Samadhan. We had seen only two, Shamaha and Damaha. This is the psychological preparation of the mind. Eating the food is a very fast process, but preparing is a long process. The crop is in the field, it may take 4 or 5 months, then you go and purchase, then you get it ready, then you make it in the stove. So that is very long process. Am I right? No. You are coming here, talk is only 1 hour, but preparing to come. You have to get up early in the morning, then you have to get ready, then you have to explain to everybody, don't worry, I'll come back. Swamiji is another for 2 days, don't worry. Then you come here. That is a longer process to prepare. Rather, I'll say all your lives, people say, why didn't I meet you earlier? I said, even if I met you, wouldn't have understood, because you needed some kind of experiences to understand this thing. You needed those years where you know the world better than what you had thought. So, that is a difficult process. So psychological preparation, the mental, please understand, to understand something is very easy. But to make the mind change with understanding is very difficult. And therefore I say understanding is easy, but changing attitude is difficult. Attitudinal change is always a tedious process, sometimes painful process. Because I have my old ruts in which my thoughts are very much firm and habituated. And the pain is that, see, I am doing wrong, still I can't change. Still that guilt and that frustration may be there at times. And this is where teacher is required. Sometimes I have fallen down. I need somebody to help me, to lift me up. They say if a person falls in a well, he can't come out all alone. He needs some kind of support. So Shantyadi, Shama, Dama we had seen. The thought discipline is called Shama. Sense discipline is called Dama. When I say discipline, understand the word discipline. Fixed action in a fixed time, in a fixed manner, for some higher cause, is called discipline. फिर से बोल देते हैं, fixed right action done at a fixed time with a fixed attitude at a fixed place for achieving some higher goal, that is called discipline. When you say he is not disciplined, that means time is not fixed, what he will do, when he will do, how you will do. Everything is very loose, and therefore it is difficult to say that whether he'll complete or not complete anything. And you cannot do lot of vyavhar with indisciplined person, because to do vyavhar you need a time. Fixation of time is required. Fixation of attitude is required. When you don't know really what is his attitude, you will always be in doldrums, what he will do next, I don't know what is. You will struggle and you will get very much, what shall I say, flustered with that person, what he wants, what he really wants. So Shama is thought discipline. Dama is sense discipline. All are at their own place. I already taken sufficient time, so I'll move forward. Third was uparati. Uparati means withdrawal. Please understand that the knowledge of the self, it is a very subtle knowledge because it is not something gross. You have to go more inside. I say, what is a flower? You can say, this is the flower. It is yellow. This is the weight. So easy to tell because it's an object. It has no fragrance. Very popular flower in South Africa, but no fragrance. So, chrysanthemum. What is this mic? What is that? It magnifies your voice if it is working. What is the color? Color is black. Everything is very clear. I can clearly. You need not be having any extra intelligence. But when I focus on the thought, so how many thoughts have crossed? Only many thoughts have crossed. From morning. How was your mood? Well, mood was okay, not that bad. It's okay. Controllable. Now you are going inside. Can you show it is black or white? Well, no, thought cannot be black and white. It is heavy or light? No, heart is heavy, but not the thought. It is long or short? No, you cannot define in these words thought. Now it has become subtle now, and you have to go inside. Now the illuminator of thought, it has become more serious now. Now that is more subtler, and to focus on that you have to withdraw from everything outside. Otherwise you cannot go there. See, to come here and listen also you have to withdraw from other things. You have withdrawn from your house, you have withdrawn from your work, you have withdrawn from your mobile, I hope. You have withdrawn from your own relations, at least for 1 hour. You cannot say, okay, I'm talking and you Swami will continue. Once it so happened, one talk was going on. A phone rang of one person and the speaker stopped. So the audience person said, you continue, speaker, you are not disturbing me. So, you know, in our childhood days I used to see, there was a needle in which the thread had to be put. The eye of the needle was there. And grandmother used to give us and say, you put the thread in the needle. And the eye of the needle was very small, very tiny. And used to laugh, what is this? You cannot do it. But it requires certain kind of concentration. Otherwise the thread will go here and there. You must have done that. Stitching they used to do. So when you are going inside, you have to be very careful what I'm thinking. Why is it this thought is there? Second point, understanding. And therefore, withdrawal is required. We cannot have this knowledge in the marketplace. In the shop, you can't have in the cricket ground. Therefore I say, please close the door. Please remain quiet. Please, sit properly. Please put off the mobile. Why? Because it's a subtle knowledge. Our attention will be taken much into the higher realms where we are not seeing it. And therefore we need certain amount of withdrawal or uparati. Why we are asked to come in the ashram and learn Vedanta? You know why? Because the regular sources of distraction in the house is not there. If I was in the house and if I had to study there, it was difficult. Why? Somebody is coming, somebody is going, somebody is ill, somebody's marriage is there, somebody has passed away, somebody is coming to meet me. And you require certain amount of continuity in your pursuits. And you also must have thought, this thought would definitely have crossed, one day I will also go to some place and read and study more properly and thoroughly. This thought would have crossed, you are not saying it. If you don't say all these things, people will be very afraid in the house. Be careful. In Bhagavad, one line says, Viraktaha raktavat acharet. Although be very dispassionate, but act to be very loving everywhere. Otherwise, they will be very afraid. Only he is going very regularly in the ashram. I don't know what will happen. They will be very afraid, and then they will taunt you and sarcastically go and you also become Swami there. You all also become Swami. Why you are coming back? Human being is very insecure by nature. Gets very fast insecure. But withdrawal is required because you have to focus on a subtle topic. Second point. Second point is that something is difficult. When something is very difficult and you are doing it, you need full attention on that topic. You can't afford to be distracted. If the doctor is doing an operation, a spine operation, is a neurosurgeon, and one nerve has come out, so that operation table he is working. He can't afford to watch television while doing operation. He has opened, the patient is lying down upside down, it has been, the cut has been made, anesthesia doctor is sitting, he has only 1 hour to complete or 2 hours, anesthesia is for a limited time. And he has to see that he operates the right nerves. Imagine. Can he afford to talk on phone or have a cup of coffee while having operation? Or can he afford to have a pop down? It is a very serious matter. The person will be paralyzed if you cut something. He can lose his sensitivity in the lower part of the body if you do. And doctors have done a mistake. And therefore these are very costly doctors. Neurosurgeon, neurologists, they are very expensive. One operation will be more than 100,000. Are you getting? A specialist will always be costly. He is going into it. He is constantly seeing that. And there is a monitor there. On the monitor also is seeing. And therefore if you have to operate, you will have a 2 consultancy. Then they will say, no, he is a very senior doctor. He is very good. He has been in this field for 30 years. Tell me, has he not withdrawn? Is he talking to his wife and children? Or is he still, if his mind is not there, he will not be able to be a good surgeon. Because the nerves are very thin. Sometimes they have operated the wrong nerves. Now, much subtler is the self, which is not seen by eyes. And you don't need withdrawal. You need a particular dhyana. I hope I am making sense. Once he has done operation, then he will again smile, he will talk to everybody, he will be very, available to interact. But during that time, nobody can enter the operation theater. It's closed. This thought of self will not germinate everywhere. It needs a certain conditions. Shama, Dhamma are the conditions in which thought of self will germinate. You put any seed anywhere, it won't germinate. Seeds need a particular soil. It needs a certain sunlight. It needs a certain kind of air. They told me that rice doesn't grow in South Africa. Wheat grows. Sugarcane is in Durban. Durban was known for sugarcane. The climate is like that. So, the thought of the self cannot germinate anywhere. It needs a particular condition, particular samskar, particular vasanas. The baby in the womb, why should the baby be in the womb? In the womb only it can get a right temperature. It can get the right environment. Baby in the womb cannot go in the room. That kind of coziness and temperature which the mother's womb is giving will not be available externally. He will catch bacteria, viruses. He is to be well protected inside the womb. He is well protected. If there is a premature delivery, 7 months, sometimes some baby are born, very difficult to survive them. Then they are put on the incubators. It's called incubator. And I went to some incubator. There was a room there. So they had to keep the shoes out because the infection cannot be there in that room. You must have seen. And that baby is battling with life. Because that environment which was very easy in the womb is not there available outside. You cannot, that baby and it cannot grow. Is it okay? I hope so. And therefore when we say, see somebody like this, why he is like that? He is protecting his thought. Let us not disturb him. He is protecting, he is nurturing and nourishing his particular thought. Even if you go to the universities, teacher gives a thought. But I have to protect it by my practice, by my practical, by my examination. Therefore, because you will need a thought when you are going out in the field. Doctor needs a thought. Shamaha, Damaha, Uparati. I hope. It's not that simple. Fourth is Titiksha. Don't forget, tomorrow I will ask. Well, tomorrow I will not come. Good, you told me I will not. I am absent tomorrow. One person was very afraid of dentist, So he went to the dentist. Dentist was closing. He was so happy. He asked, when are you closing again? I'll come accordingly. When dentist was there, he was charging 500 rands. Other person he charged 2500 rand of the same procedure. Now patient said, why did you charge 4 times? Bole, you shouted so much that my 4 patients ran away. So Shantyadi Parichiyatam. Today is your holiday or what? Or you've taken holiday today? Today he has taken holiday. So the patient don't scream in your clinic? No? Huh? Achha. One old lady went to the dentist, she's crying, ah! Doctor said, I have not touched you also. Forget about touching, I have not even taken out your tooth. He said, you are standing on my feet. It's quite a scary dentist seat, where he says. And they can do anything after that. If you spoil the matter, you can keep on running whole year. Shantyadi parichiyatam. Parichiyatam means abhyasyatam. You should do abhyas to get it. It's not natural, it is cultural. Otherwise, the conditions will not be sufficient to hold the thought of the self. Test tube babies were there. IVF, what is called. IVF, I think. So that is put in a certain tube, certain kind of situations are created, certain temperature is there, certain kind of ovens are there where they are kept, IVF. And then it is put in the mother's womb. Thoughts are also very serious thought is there. It won't just come in any heart. It needs a samskar. It needs an aptitude to understand the subject. Only certain vasanas, when you say, he is appearing for a medical test, engineering test, accountant's test. The test means they are testing, do you have sufficient vasana and sanskar of that subject? Because to pursue, you will need lot of samskar of that subject. And if you don't have, please develop it and then come. Not that simple. Shamaha, damaha, uparatihi. Fourth, titiksha. It is called forbearance. When you are living in the life, somebody will say something. There may be bodily issues. It's not possible you will have now headache or you won't have stomach ache. And if you are growing old, backache, shoulder ache, knees ache. This is a problem. You cannot get out. Now two options are there. Don't take it to your mind. Let it be external matter. Because you will not be able to pursue your sadhana if you take it to the mind. Because I am in pain. I am in pain. Pain is in body. You are not in pain. Differentiate this point. Bodily pain is not me. This is one of the 100 incidents happening. Called one pain is there in the body. Please see. I am saying I am having a pain. I am having a pain. This is one statement. And you say pain is in my knees. Pain is in the knees. Let the knees be different. I am different. So titiksha is the very graceful way of accepting the unconduciveness around us. You are not badly affected by that. It is one of the incidents happening around. It still keeps your mind, sanity of your mind. Space of your mind is still available, although there is a lot of pain. Or somebody will say something when living in the world. Don't think nobody will say anything. You will hear good words, bad words. Am I right? No. You have to listen something. It's not that you are Bhagwan Ram had to listen. Bhagwan Krishna had to listen. For everything that I am listening, I react badly. Then my sadhana is over. That means I don't love that. Once I and my friend was going for the examination. 7 a.m. was the examination. 6:30 we started. We were already late. Bike or cycle, something was there. Somebody shouted on my friend unnecessarily. Hey, foolish boy! Get out! Doesn't know how to drive. He saw it was already 7:15. I said, give him befitting reply. He said, I will waste my time if I give my reply. Let me conserve my energy for the examination. Later on, I will see him if I get him. Later on, after examination, I will settle the account. But already I will fail in the examination and I will waste my energy in confronting that. So let us forget about that. So when you are too glued to your goal, you have blinkers. And you are not reacting to everybody's every statement, and you are not thinking a lot because you want to keep your mental sanity and mental space. I hope you are understanding. I go to certain houses for bhiksha. And sometimes it is their love, they prepare my seats separately. They put on nice asan, something like that. And what happened? Sometimes they called the neighbor, Mr. Agarwal or Mr. Gupta or Mr. Sharma. He came and sat on that seat because he didn't know. He didn't know, poor thing. It is not. And you come out and you are sorry. If you have decency, you will say sorry, but please sit here. This is Swamiji's seat. I will say. If I call my guru, I will also say the same thing. ठीक है? So there is a seat of the vritti. I don't allow others to occupy that place which I want to keep a space into my mind. With lot of difficulty I came here. It took lot of time to get what I am getting today. It took lot of years to get this point where I am today. And after so many years, why should I waste it and why should I throw it away? So therefore titiksha is to protect you, protect that thought from being overcome by your thought of external pain, should not become internal misery and internal irritation. Headache is there. Let it be in the head only. Let it not come in the heart. Headache should not become heartache. Somebody shouted. Let us not reply in anger and irritation, because your hard-earned company of the sages, what it has got, it will all go in cold waters. Everything will be back on the same point. So titiksha is externalizing the pain. I am repeating it. Externalizing. Externalize means what? Externalizing means what? Huh? You are disclaiming. It's not internal matter. Disclaiming. It's okay. He said it, never mind. It is his habit, he talks like that. Don't take it. So don't become sad. Don't become angry. Don't become so irritated. Once I was in the planes going somewhere and somebody ate something and he threw out. So by the time he could go in the bathroom, there is hardly only one, it was a domestic flight. That bathroom was already used by somebody. And I was in the first row. So in front of me only he threw out. I think she was a lady. Somebody was behind me. He said, Swami, come back. I said, no. Tomorrow I kill me in her place. And therefore the bags are given. I don't know whether she did not use the bag. Bag is there, no? There's a vomiting bag is there. She didn't use that. Well, it's very dirty. I said, I have conditioned my mind not to be affected by that. You have to get your internal mind purer. Don't get so much attached to the dirt around. Just remain quiet. Remain composed. For every small dirt, if you start reacting, for every small stink you start reacting, then you have no higher goal. It takes lot of time to bring out the thought. I hope you are understanding. It takes lot of energy to go to the teacher. We don't get a teacher. It took lot of years to get a teacher. It took lot of hours to understand him. It took lot of, again, an opportunity to internalize that. I have got it. Now why should I throw it out? And bring out that irritation thought, anger thought. That is called titiksha. And unconduciveness, somewhere it will be there. Somewhere, even if you go to solitude, birds will chirp there. Snakes will be there. Wind will be there all around. Cape Town is famous for the wind. Cape Town winds are quite famous. This combination of wind, rain and cold is deadly combination. It is not as much cold as the wind makes it. From May to almost September, this is the worst kind of season there. October to March is a better time. Right now is a better season because I have come at that time also. Shantyadi parichiyatam. One has to make himself develop. Why said like? Why sing well? Don't worry. Don't worry. Please remain cool and calm. Titiksha. Some physical discomfort will be there. See, in Kailash we went. How much you do, gold will be there. How much you do, bathroom issues will be there. They said, bathroom is like, don't get so upset. Don't overreact to it. It is like that. Let us find a way out. In the morning I had to do my puja, so I said, what to do? So morning I said, what to do? Wow. There is no bathroom to take bath. It is cold, freezing cold outside. Now what to do? Somehow managed. I said, let us take a bucket and in the open now. Open now. Bucket is there. I said, okay, the water can be lukewarm. It's fine. And Kailash Bhagavan was in front. I said, to badhiya ho gaya. So I was walking in the 4 o'clock. I said, who will hold the bucket? Who will hold my clothes? I take bath. I need a towel to wipe. Then I saw Priyanka coming. I said, good, you are there. Then I saw Kapil. Ultimately took bath. Where it was taking, it took 45 minutes because to organize. But don't get disturbed. Just tolerate certain things. Earlier days, there was no attached bathroom. One bathroom was there, many people were using same bathrooms. Sometimes there were no bathroom at all. Multi-star was there. Still they were happier. Our great-grandfathers, they were happier than us. I am telling you, they were less angrier than us. So, uprati titiksha, shraddha, fifth. Because you are, something is not, I say no, go out, you will have a chair, bring the chair. Within 2 minutes you go and you get the chair. I say go there in the Randabosch. Randabosch is a colony, no? So you go there, there is a Indian shop there. Randabosch Indians are there. So you can have some shop there or you can go. Your shop, your pharmacy is in Randabosch? Observatory, okay. Or you go to observatory, you will see one pharmacy there. What is the name of the pharmacy? Lifestyle. Oh, lifestyle pharmacy. Very nice is there. They will give a lifestyle pharmacy and you can go there and you please pay also. Certain medicines are with prescription, certain are without prescriptions also. Panado you can get without prescription. But any sedative medicine, cough syrup, you need a prescription. I think some of them. Because they are accountable for that. You have to show it. If the government official comes, you have to show it. Otherwise you can take the license also. You go there or you get this cough mixture, you come back. You went there, you come back. So easy. You had Shraddha, which was verified very fast. Shraddha got, yes, I went there in the observatory, this pharmacy was there and I got this. I said, do Gayatri Mantra, your intellect will become brighter. But it is not immediately verified. It will take 10 years to verify. Mule, I am doing Gayatri Mantra, Swamiji, nothing is happening. How many times? 11 times. 11 malas? No, 11 times. See, considering the bluntness of your intellect, I think I think you need to do more. At least one mala you require. One mala, I'll become sharp by tomorrow. No, you have to do one mala at least 5 years. Then only you'll see some results. You need a lot of faith. Faith is required where you don't see any result or anything, but still you believe because it is being told by the teacher in scriptures. Bas. And I cannot verify immediately. Teacher will say, see, I have been doing it and therefore you trust me. So I trust the teacher, I trust the scripture, I trust the sadhana. But if you say, no, it is all cock and bull story, you do not distrust unless you have done it sufficiently. You have to do many times to find the results. This path needs lot of trust because the topic is Atma, Ishwar. So you have to have trust in Guru, trust in scripture, trust in Ishwar, and trust in yourself also. Well, this is a book. It's not a book. It has been revealed. It has been revealed by the God to the rishis. It is not written by some intelligent person. It was a revelation. And what is the work of a teacher? Teacher will open it up and explain what is the meaning of that. It is a pramana. Teacher will do pramana vyapar. So shall I trust the teacher? You trust him for some time. After trusting, you will see the result, whether it is worth trusting or not. In due time, you will understand whom I have trusted. Did I get some result or not? When you take a medicine, you trust that this medicine is good. But after seeing the effect, 1 day, 10 days, 1 month, 2 months, you see whether doctor or medicine was right or not. Your trust will be verified or nullified. And if something is not right, you trusted for 3 years, 4 years, and you say nothing happened, then I cannot trust this doctor, or trust this medicine, or trust this teacher. I tried. But it was not that what I wanted, I got that from that teacher. Are you understanding? So, when you are on this path, you have to have infinite trust. Because you have to wait a lot. When the results are too big, waiting period is also very big. You are going to get big result of liberation. You have to wait. Everything is not understood immediately. It takes hours and days and years to understand each concept. Have faith, this is right. Atma is there. Here, teacher will say, Atma is everywhere. I say, I think it is inside me. How well you are saying everywhere? I thought it is round inside. Yesterday I had seen also blue Atma. Ab now, teacher will again come to you. He said, how can Atma be blue? Because if it is an object, that means it is seen by something else other than that blue. The one seer is different than the seen. And therefore the seer will always be a light. And therefore it can't have a shape because anything shape will be objectifiable. But to listen to teacher, you have faith in teacher, otherwise you cannot stick on to the teacher. Problem is you have to stick on to the teacher for a long time to get the principles clear. His course is going on. If you don't have faith, you will leave him after 1 text, 2 text, 5 texts. You don't see the result. Say, I don't understand. Leave to the teacher. He will make you understand. Have trust in him. Somewhere you have to trust in life. Everywhere you have a doubting Thomas you are. When I had the problem of this hand, lifting of the hand. So one doctor I saw, They said, please change the doctor. I said, I cannot change the doctor immediately. Let us give him a chance. Some doctor I have to have faith and hold on for sufficient time before you say no to him. Some teacher in this world you have to have faith. Every teacher you find fault, everywhere, you will be nowhere ultimately belonging to. Some mantra you have to have faith. I hope you are understanding. Everywhere you are doubting. How will you progress? Some scripture you have to have faith. And faith will be there when you apply and you see the result of that. And here a lot of faith is required because this is for the whole life. Maybe you may not get the knowledge still whole life. So teacher, then scripture, then Bhagwan have faith. Bole Swamiji, if you go away then, have Bhagwan. Prayer, have faith in your prayer. If you have faith in Bhagwan, then only you can leave the future and relax. I did my best, rest Lord will see. This attitude will make you relaxed. We'll see in the future what will happen. If you go to Rishikesh, thousands of saints are there. No house, only by faith. They have no accounts, they have no place where they will stay, but they know somewhere God will take care of me. Something you have to lead to the God. You will get mad otherwise. How many things shall I take care? It is beyond my control. I should do my best. I am not saying just leave it. I do, but a point comes where I can't do anything now. And seeker has left everything. Where he will go, I don't know. God will take care. How it will happen, I don't know. I don't know how God will take care, but he will take care. Just have your faith. Let us do some archana. Let us do some puja. Don't lose your heart. You need tremendous faith. Sometimes teacher was not teaching for few years also. Still you say, and he was testing whether really you have faith. It's not simple. This is the third area. And fourth is have faith in you. Well, I think I cannot pursue. You have not put all effort. How can you say you cannot pursue? For making money you get 8 hours, 9 hours. Well, I don't think so. I am fit for a spiritual path. Who told you? I feel you are foolish. Why? Because you have not put effort. You will not put any effort and then you are saying you are not fit for a spiritual path. Well, I don't think so. I can do jap. My mind runs. Arey bhai, mind runs, therefore you are doing jap. Well, my character is not good. Arey bhai, it can be good also. Don't worry. Have faith. It will be fine one day. Yes, a transition period is going on. Don't lose. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. So you have lot of Shraddha is required. These are the preparation ground in which the Brahmakar Vritti will be. And last is Samadhan. You would have to absorb mind. Not the monkey mind. Absorb mind. You know, I give you calculation. 4 into 2, say. 4 into 2. 8. 8 into 2, 16. 16 into 2, 32 into 2, 64 into 4. 4 I said, not 2. 256. Now, as I told you, your mind is going inside now. 8 into 2 was very external. But as I increased the calculation, your mind was 62 into 4. 62 into 256. Got my mind? No, 64 into 3. You have gone more inside. When you are training to go inside, where you are calculating, when you abide there, for a long time, that is called samadhan. Your absorption and internalizing the thought. You can sit for a long time. Because teacher will say something and you have to hold that. You have to bring that into subconscious mind. Where you are habituated to bring the teaching to subconscious mind, there you can stay longer. Conscious mind, many thoughts, but subconscious, it is one thought. These are the 6 qualifications needed to study Vedanta. Bole Swamiji, from tomorrow I am not coming. Why? Because I have neither of that 6. No, it is told so that you develop it. Parichayata. Well, how to develop it? Do upasana. Do jab. You develop. But don't forget, first verse was on Brahmacharya ashram and Grahastha ashram. Second is on Vanaprastha ashram. And Vanaprastha ashram is upasana based. It is based on internalizing these thoughts. You are changing the psychological makeup, not only makeup, psychological makeup of your personality. Discipline of thought, discipline of senses, discipline of karma, discipline of forbearance, discipline of trust, and discipline of absorption. I need 6 inner samskar to hold that. I hope it will make some sense. We will see more tomorrow. Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo